I was recently watching an educational program on television, and there was a science experiment being done. And I began thinking, wait for it. And then the announcement, the warning, don't try this at home. In that instance, that was really good advice. But let me take those words and give them a little bit of a different spin. When it comes to living life, let me give you this advice, this warning. Don't try this alone. The Bible has some great things to say on that, and I'll share that with you in just a moment. Yes, Jesus said he would be building his church during this era. And one of the things he makes very clear is that we're not to be doing this thing alone, this Christian living alone, living life for him alone. Take you to a couple verses as found in Hebrews chapter 10. Let me read those to you right now. Verses 24 and 25. Let us consider one another in order to stir up love and good works, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much more as you see the day approaching. Basically, this is what he's saying. We are to have this role in other people's lives and to have their role in our lives of motivating love for each other and love for those that are in the world, and also to motivate doing good. In other words, we're not supposed to do this alone. We need each other. We need the church. We need to be involved in its ministry. If you don't have a church home, find one and get really plugged in. Maybe you have a church, but you're really sort of around the periphery. You've never really dived in full force. Let me encourage you to do that, because that will be the motivation for us to do good and to do and love each other as God wants us to do. He says also we do that by assembling together. And he says, don't forsake this. Don't give up on this. Don't stop. Don't quit, because that's the manner of life that some people adopt. But he gives one final motivation to say, don't do this alone. Don't do life alone. And it's simply this. He says, do this as you see the day approaching. We might say it this way. We only have a limited amount of time to influence others and to receive their positive influence in our lives. Don't do life alone. I don't know what your plans are for this weekend, but I hope and I would encourage you. I want to stir you up to this good work, and that is simply be with other people in worship, and then get involved in all the ministries of your church. God will bless you as you do, and may God bless you this very day.